So what I've learned from having the Bob, the back up outdoor battery by EcoFlow River 2, we call it the Bob. What I've learned is that it acts as a really good supplement to my existing setup. So for example, if you hold that thought for a second, let's go outside real quick and you can see this is the go-to weather here in Portugal. Clear skies, the sun is probably over there somewhere. Ruin the camera by pointing the camera at the sun. So the go-to weather here is clear skies and sun. It's 2 o'clock, so the sky is clear and the solar panels up on the top. I have an array of 4 different 100-watt solar panels. So here, 400 watt, 400, 100, 4, I'll get it. 4 individual 100-watt solar panels right now are pulling in, as you saw, 16 amps. And they're pulling in 13.8 volts at 16.5 amps. 16.5 amps, as you may or may not know, at your residential breakers is enough to trip a 120 volt breaker. So I have a 20 amp input breaker here for the solar panels to the controller. So if I want to cut off and disconnect the solar panels to this solar controller down to the batteries, I would just click that and we can test that if I wanted to. I don't want to right now actually because I'm in the middle of something. But you know what, we can. Let's just, I'm gonna right in front of you turn the solar panels off. No, I'm not gonna do that. Let's see. What else do we have here? So because it's hot out and because I've been using it as a supplement, basically my other batteries here, my 12 volt batteries, are fully charged right now. And so this is the time of day where you're in overcharging. So if you have anything that needs to be charged, or if you just want to do a deep cycle charge on your batteries, now is the time to do it. It's like one or the other, because either you start discharging the batteries, or you go in overcharge mode, or you find all your gadgets and you start charging them. So in this case, I have our super dongle here, the 30 watt, usually reserved for iPads and things like that, or our Desiree's Mac. I have it hooked up and you can see it's charging with an input of 34 watts. Now this is charging the backup, the Bob, because my current batteries, these ones here, the existing batteries, the OG batteries, they are completely charged. So yeah, that's what I'm up to now. And so basically at night, if I was to plug in our fridge to this, for example, it would run probably about 5 or 6 hours and then it dies. 5 or 6 hours specifically of having the fridge cool at night is not 8 hours, it's not 10 hours, but it's enough to keep the fridge cool. So in the morning, the food is still good. We still have ice. So it's been an improvement. And if these batteries die on like a rainy day, which is where my head was at, I have this as a backup and we know, okay, we have 5 hours. In that 5 hours, I do have a generator. We do have outlets that we can use around town or at supermarkets, you know, so it wouldn't be the end of the world. But basically right now, my off-grid setup is a tripod. It's a 3-fold plan. Generator, solar panels with batteries, as you can see, and then the backup EcoFlow River 2. And this is the 500 kilowatt EcoFlow River 2. If you look them up online, they are a bit pricey nowadays. I would recommend, if you're doing what I'm doing, to spend the extra money, get the 700 kilowatt one, or if you can, the 1,000, or just get the off-grid home backup, if you can, the one on wheels, because as long as you can carry it around, I'm a family of 4, so this has been a good supplement to what I'm doing, but I figure as long as you can carry it around, 700 to 1,000 watts would be better for longevity. Overnight is what we're talking about. You're going to plug in your gadgets, you're going to plug in your iPads, your iPods, whatever. You're going to plug in your refrigerator. So my advice would be to get the spring a little bit extra and get the 700 watt one or kilowatt one.